Good morning again, y'all. It's nine something in the morning, so I'm trying to get out of here, but I had to do a little bit more research about Robert Sylvester Kelly and his fiance slash wife, Joycelyn Savage. Drea, let me tell you. Remember when they came with the documentary with R. Kelly's daughter saying that her father supposedly had essay, whatever, molested her, whatever, whatever. I don't want to use those words because I don't want to speak any of that stuff. But it is confirmed, it is confirmed that him and Joycelyn had a child together. God is still in control. And let me tell you something. I knew she was pregnant when she came on when she did that last, like when she showed her face to, when she came out to stop all the gossip and the rumors that she was trying to come against R. Kelly, and she was also trying to go get come forward, and she did this thing on the Patreon account. And remember when Azarel was up there trying to, sabotage everything, and they had to take all of that stuff down, and she never in that time she had that fight or whatever with Azarel, and she was coming out the courtroom. Remember, she had to go up to that day in the court, and her mother and them was following her. Oh, Joycelyn, we need to talk to you, Joycelyn. We need to talk to you. But I'm gonna do that video with y'all later. But when I looked at her, I could tell she was pregnant. Back then, that baby should at least be. That baby now is about at least six. That baby got to be at least 6 or 7 years old now. Okay. So when I say God is in control, so anyway, Drea knows all of this stuff. Drea knows that there is no coming back with R. Kelly with her. And those kids now that she had with R. Kelly, they grown, and it's up to them if they want to have a relationship with their father. But now they father on moved on with a new family and the whole freaking nine. R. Kelly got a new one. I would like to see the baby though. I would like to see their child. But that has to be kept away from the public right now because of these evil folks that are out here. But I just wanted to just come quickly that I just know right now that R. Kelly done moved on. He is no longer interested in Azarel and her in any sort of kind of way, or anybody right now but his joy and his family with joy. That's it. That's his happiness. That's his joy. That's his love. And I am so happy for the both of them because I always liked Joycelyn. I always picked better than some other people was out here thinking as, oh no, she was too hot. She was just too demonic, if you ask me, for R. Kelly. She just had too much anger, and she was just a little too. But out of the two, I always felt that Joycelyn was better because she got that Southern belle about her. She's a lot more disciplined, a lot more structured, and she really loved her R. Kelly. She really loved her Robert. And I'm praying and hoping that things will work out for the both of them. And R. Kelly and his life, and if God forbid, and I'm not going to speak that because I don't expect R. Kelly to go no time soon. Because I'll be here boo-hooing, crying. I'll be so disappointed. But I am just truly happy for the both of them. So, Drea, you need to just stop. Well, she just stopped. She supposed to have moved on, whatever, whatever. But, they try to do this documentary with his oldest daughter, um, of course, by his mother's name, Joanne. Now she goes under the name Abu or whatever it is, some weird name or whatever. She had to hide her identity, so she had to use this name. But I'm sure R. Kelly is still going to be fair with his children. He still love his kids, regardless of how their mother behavior has been. But we know that Joanne was used as a tool to try to destroy R. Kelly, a pawn or whatever, to try to destroy R. Kelly. And this might be a little anger in her too because of the fact that now he don't moved on and have another child outside of from her and her mother. They got different mothers. Whatever the other baby, that's, I don't know if it's a boy, I don't know if it's a girl. That information, his attorney already said we're not going to talk about Joycelyn. We're just going to concentrate on right now the situation with R. Kelly and his serious right now condition that he needs to be that needs to be taken care of. That's all they talking about. So they know the savages are trying to come and get close to Joy because they think they gonna get some money. They think they gonna get some money. She gonna let them back in. It ain't gonna even happen. And Joy, being the person, she might forgive them, but she gonna move on. That's something that what they did as parents to this young woman's life, for the choices that she made, the man that she chose to love, even though it's a significance in the age, but she was old enough to make those decisions for herself. She was a grown woman. When she got with R. Kelly, she was 19, of course, but still in all, she fell in love with him. And that is what she chose to do for the rest of her life. If she went this far without them, she could go even further and just live her life happily and just like they never she's here, but her parents disowned her when they disowned R. Kelly, and the things they put out about her when they went to do what they did to R. Kelly. So that, no, God wouldn't even be mad at Joycelyn because she made the choice to follow her husband. She followed her husband. I'm gonna say her husband, I'm claiming it, in her life for her son or her daughter that she had with him, and keep that negativity away from her child. And that's what some people have to do for their own happiness, because her family is money greedy, hungry, and they did a horrible thing by going on platforms, doing a campaign, telling people about all of this, that he got her in captivity, and he's of course that's her husband. That if I mean, make it make sense. That's her husband. And of course, she's going to defend her husband, and like what Drea should have been doing, but she didn't. So she's no longer his wife, and she's running around with his name. Drea, you're going to give up that name because Joycelyn is the wife. Joycelyn is his wife. You and him are divorced, and your children that you have with him are grown. They got to make a life for themselves now. They made their choice with you. They could have been out there defending their father back then. They could have said, "No, I don't want nobody talking about my father." They could have went on platform, got ghetto and hostile with anybody that was talking about their father, but they didn't. They didn't. So it's up to them now if they want to have a relationship, a good relationship with their father, and rebuild, and in their life with their father, they have that choice to make on their own. You don't make no more decisions for them. And it's up to Joy if she even want them around her child with R. Kelly, so that they don't be some kind of bad influence on her family with R. Kelly. Okay? So that's all I wanted to come and share with y'all this morning. Like I said, I'll get back into more conversation with Joy family was chasing after her, and I knew she was pregnant then. She looked pregnant to me. Her face was a little glowing, and she looked pregnant back then to me. But I just didn't want to really. I really couldn't figure it out. But now that it has been confirmed, but like the attorney said, we are not talking about Joycelyn right now. We are right now dealing with this serious situation right now with R. Kelly's health. So you go ahead, Drea. God is in control. And let me tell you something too. It might be more than just one child. It just might be that way because these days, these people go for this. They get the whatever injected into them. I know people who have done it. They get the what you call it injected into them to have children. And being that he's incarcerated, they can't really be intimately like that involved. So there's a way that people can have kids without even, you know, um, being intimate. You know what I'm saying. If you lose your mind, you know what I'm saying. But there's a way that people can have kids. So I think it's more than just one child that they had together. I convicted it. So anyway, and he loves his Joy, and I mean it's perfect and true love because they both on the same level in the mindset. So they deserve each other. Like Azarel said it herself. Y'all deserve each other. She said it. She claimed it. She said it. So hey, they deserve each other. So leave them the freak alone. Leave them alone. Let them be happy. So with that being said, y'all, let me go. I'll talk with y'all later. Take care. And please hit the like button on your way in or on your way out. And if you haven't subscribed to the Casey McDaniel channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so when I come on, you'll get the notification. God bless you. I love you. And peace.